tools you're going to need. Oh, with that set, you'll have these pieces here and they don't fit. They're the wrong size. So I recommend you use the existing plates. So these you just throw out unless you're going to shape them to size. They're useless. Okay. So what we'll be doing is at the rear here, you'll have these two bolts here on the caliper. They'll be removed, and they will need a 14mm spanner, if you can see. So you're going to need one of those. You're going to need a 1/2 inch. This 1/2 inch will be in here to remove the main caliper. So you'll have a 1/2 inch there and a 14. So you'll have 4 bolts. So 2 up the top and 2 down the bottom. They'll be down the bottom there. You can't miss them. Rightio. Tools to have, very important. There's one of these compressors. Okay, so that's for that drum cylinder or whatever it's called. And they're very, very handy, and it cuts time. Rightio, before you even do any of this, I've removed the wheel. Okay, so everyone knows how to remove a wheel, surely. Safety first. Make sure that when you jack your vehicle up, try and have a board. Okay, you see here I've got a nice solid timber board there supporting the jack. Raise it up. Once it's raised up, throw a tyre under there. I found one of my spare tyres, the truck tyre from a Hilux, and the tyre from this vehicle just under the rear there. Just saves if it does crash down. Your legs are safe, or you shouldn't be under there anyway, but you know, save your drum, your disc. Cool. Okay, get into it. These matters are small, so it's a good idea to use one of some sort of a bar that will help you crack these a bit tight, but we got it. So I'll crack that one, and I'll crack the one down the bottom as well. Gotta tuck my head in quickly, find it. Okay, we got it. So get that. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Righty, we'll do that again. Righty, we'll try that again. A bit of pressure on it. There you go. So that one's done. So we'll loosen all that. You can probably untighten it with your fingers. Loosen that sucker up. Loosen the top one up. Get rid of them. One and two. Place them aside so you don't lose them. Well, they come in handy when they're close. And we get out 14mm, and then we do the same with the top. Calipers, one, and then we'll have one down here, down the bottom. they come off pretty easy. Now the tricky part is separating it now. It should come undone pretty easily. Just got to fiddle around with it. Give it a bit of a wiggle. It should pop out. There you go. What I like to do is straight away get this compressor, and we'll push this part in so that it can slide in nice and easily, the brakes. There's no other way around it. You need to push that in, so these tools come really handy. Right, so we get it in like that, place it in. It's shaped to the brake caliper, this particular one anyway. So fiddling around a little bit, get it in. Now these are rear brakes that I got I purchased on eBay, and they're very rare because the rear pads I usually get from Bremtech, but they're not in stock until another month, and these need to be done straight away, otherwise it can be a pain, especially for us living out of town and we rely on a vehicle. If you don't maintain your vehicles, you get caught out, and if you're ordering parts, especially for these types of vehicles, you're in trouble. Right, so I'll set that aside. Just there, it's not going to go anywhere. Now I'll get these brake pads and I'll just remove them. There's one, she's down. That's why it was a bit noisy. Here's the other one. So we'll just scrape them a bit shiny there, so I'm going to have to get these machined, I'd say. We are desperate to get into town because we've got sick babies and we need a vehicle right now. So they go in pretty easily if you use the same plate. Like I said, the plates that come with this box of goodies, they don't fit. The plates under here are too wide. So this recess in here is too wide. So I've had a look, there's no damage, so they can be used again. Whilst they're in there, it makes it so much easier to slide these pads in because they're already set in shape. Done. What we need to do now is secure the back, so the long ones, the long bolt, right inside the inner part of the caliper. We'll get that on straight away so that doesn't go. I'll try and find it. It takes a little bit to find. I'm lucky enough I've just got it. So I jag that one. Go down the bottom. That should just go in because it's all lined up. Yep, perfect. So all up, I've timed how quick to replace it, how fast I can replace it. So this will be interesting because we are flying through this. Rightio, so that's done. So those bolts are done down there. So you could probably lock them off right now. Makes it a lot easier. So we go a 1/2 inch. We look down in the inner part of this. I'm loosening it. Here we go. So nice and tight. Nice and tight. So the caliper is secure and that's nice and tight. Okay, we get this sucker off. That'll stay there, that drum. It won't go anywhere. So what we need to do is take this part off. These are the best inventions ever. Very, very handy if you're replacing brakes. You need to have it. Right, without damaging anything, this should just slide straight on. Rightio, see these here, they compress and they slide. Okay, if it doesn't fit, all it is a matter of pushing it in. So don't stress or panic. Rightio, we line this bolt up nice and tight, or hand tight at least, till we get a span on it. Right. So we get our 14mm, we'll make sure it's going the right way to tighten it. Nice and tight, it's not going anywhere. Oh, nice and tight. Wonderful. So that was the hardest part. That was the easiest part, I should say. The hardest part was jacking it up and taking the wheel off. So now we've got to put the wheel back on because it's all done. Pretty simple. You've just got to make sure that you have the right tools. So your 14mm, your 1/2 inch. These plates are shit. You don't need them. If that plate in here isn't damaged, chuck these out. I don't know, use them as a shaver or something. But TEXTAR rear brakes, all set to go. Very, very important. Makes life or the job much easier. Right, so all we've got to do now is put the wheel on. Done. Thank you. LDV G10.